I'm Bettye Green, and I have been a breast cancer survivor since 1988. I had felt a lump in my breast. I didn't think that much of it because I'm a fibrocystic breast person. That means I have lumps all the time. But I mentioned it to my doctor, and they said, let's go get a mammogram. So I went and got the mammogram. They called me. They said it was negative. Don't worry about it. Then my family doctor called, and he said, Bettye, I really feel uncomfortable about that lump. Why don't I have Dr. George Friend fill you up? So I said, okay. Well, I work and teach on the floors. So I saw George up on the floor, and he says, Bettye, why don't you just come over to my office? It's lunchtime. And soon as he felt me, and I honestly did not feel him feeling under my arm, he says, Bettye, you've got cancer. So I went from a Monday having breast to Friday being breastless. After the initial shock, I didn't think about dying. Then I got to thinking, well, why did you do this to me, God? I figured God gave me this for a reason. I feel like he gave me this disease so that I could talk to women honestly about it, that I could tell them about the treatment, because I know all about the treatments and how they go. He gave it to me, and he wanted me to run my mouth with it. Just reaching the everyday woman that a lot of people don't reach. A lot of the real fancy videos, a lot of the fancy brochures, it doesn't get into the average woman's hands. You heard me say my exam was on my lunch break when I just walked over to the doctor's office. I hadn't even made an appointment. You can be extremely busy. Women tend to be busy taking care of the family, taking care of the husband, taking care of the house, even going to work. So women need to take that time. And busy women, you can get unbusy, trust me. I got unbusy. I was laid up for 6 to 8 weeks. The highest death rate for breast cancer is with African American women, and don't forget it. That, to me, blows me away, and it's what keeps me struggling with breast cancer, because young African American women don't check their breasts. They're not going to go to the doctor, and if you tell them something might be wrong, they just go, yeah, sure. So it's very important that a black woman knows this is her disease, The message that I always give them is to start checking their breasts. They should definitely be getting a mammogram, and you can get a mammogram through the CDC, you can get a mammogram through Secret Sisters, you can get a mammogram through St. Joe Med Center, but there's no need for a woman not to get a mammogram in St. Joseph's County. No need whatsoever.